Hey everybody, it is Saturday, April 24th around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I want to review the forecast I put out the last week and a half ago. I'm going to review the short term forecast first and then the long term forecast I put out last week. In the shorter term forecast, I was looking for a high around the 12th or 13th and then down to the 20th. We had a significant pressure point here on the 20th. If you look at the green line on the chart here, it went down below the minus 30 area, as you can see from the graph numbers on the left. This is a situation that doesn't come into play that often, but it's a really powerful magnet that tends to pull the market to it. And you can see that after the low was made on the green line, the low in the market actually came in a few hours behind that. What I did, we had the inversion. I was expecting downward movement here, but we had upward pressure where I drew the blue trend line on the green line graph below is where the inversion was, and then I drew blue trend lines on the price chart, and that's where we reverted back to the main trend of the green line. So as you can see, the green line, the way the green line tracks up and down, is the market actually tracked very closely to that. I drew the blue trend lines, which are basically the green line on the upper graph, over the price bar so you could see how accurate this is for giving you the overall trend. What you're looking at here is a 60-minute chart of the ES, and that's pretty much how it went. Now you can see last week on the 16th, Friday, we closed high. I had a price worked out of 41.95 for a top area. I did not put that in the video, but I made a projection. I'm going to show that chart in a minute. But anyhow, what we hit 41.85 last Friday. I thought that may have been the top because the key aspects were coming in on the 17th and 18th, but there was a chance that it could make a new high this week or a double top because we had another series of square outs coming in on the 25th and 26th, where I had these square outs projected to both of these 2 week periods, the 18th and the 25th, and we had key aspects coming together on both of these days. Okay, now here I've switched to the weekly chart, and this is the same screenshot I put out last week. I believe I put that video out Thursday or Friday if you want to go back and watch it. But what I did here, all of these projections, the measurement of the blue trend line here where my cursor is, the measurement from this high to this high projects forward over to this point here, which was this week. So all I've done here was I used the same color to project that I used to measure with. So all of these projections came through, came and squared out on either last week or this week. The green trend lines I measured back from both of these 2 week periods and checked the atomic structure to see if they hit pivots, and they did. That's a very strong indication that we are at a significant weekly high in the S&P. So we'll see how this plays out. You can look into this a little further. You'll see I had the key planet aspects for the 17th and 18th for last week, and I also had excuse me, also showing the key planet aspects for this week. We have 2 aspects today and 2 aspects tomorrow. Now these are not chosen at random. There's a method behind this which I cannot divulge in this video. I'm going to show you one more chart. I'm going to show you the green line Excel for the rest of the month here. Okay, so here we go. This is the blue and green line Excel trend predicting tool. This is a mechanical calculator that we have built into Excel. This comes with our book and the other software tools. This is a standalone product where all you have to do is put in the date and it prints the chart up for you. Everything that we do is printed in advance. There is not anything done in hindsight. I don't change anything to fit the market when we're done. You see this all ahead of time. So let's look at where we are here. You can see I told you that on the 20th, the green line came down below minus 30, below the minus 30 area. And you can see that was this low here. Then we were up on the 21st, down on the 22nd, and then we were up to the close on the 23rd yesterday. So now we're making highs on the green line over the weekend on the 24th and low on the 25th. Then we've got a high coming into the market early in the morning on the 26th on Monday. So that move, whatever move takes place from Sunday into Monday morning, is going to happen, should be prior to 8 a.m. And then we should be trending down the rest of the 26th, the 27th. You can see we've got downward pressure the 28th, 29th, and then we finally bounce up late on the 29th to the 30th to close out the month. But these moves are all going to be made in the context of the larger trend. So, you know, obviously it's possible that my forecast could be wrong. This forecasting method for calling these major reversal points is very reliable, but you know, as any trader knows, nothing is 100%. So be careful, but I'm going to be looking at getting into some short option positions depending on what happens on Monday. So we'll see how the overnight action shakes out, and then we'll move forward from there. But thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in and watching our videos, and I'll be back again Monday with another one. We'll talk to you then.